Bye.
After a full day of Rat Temple fun, I was ready to find my way to my next destination. So I climbed atop a bus and roof surfed through the Rajasthani desert to the nearby city of Bikaner, hoping to find a way north. But it turns out Bikaner had other things in store for me. Two ways north out of Bikaner, the 8 p.m. bus to Delhi and the 8 p.m. train to Delhi. Either way, I had some time to kill, so I decided to try and knock Bring Joy to Child Laborers off my list of missions. It proved pretty difficult though, since none of the restaurants would let us inside. Luckily, a friendly local explained why.
Because they belong to low caste, that's why.
They can't come in because they're in a low caste?
Yeah.
No sir, that is not reason.
What is the reason?
Okay,
I can explain for you.
You don't explain for me? My friends can't come in, but you can't explain why.
Choose another hotel.
Okay.
For your hotel.
That's not very cool, man. That's not cool at all.
My translator's name was Saddam Hussein, which I initially thought was a joke. It turns out he's a research assistant for the author of a book about India and thought it would be fun to be an assistant on a podcast on the same subject. So he offered to show me around.
I will show you all of the old city. In our old city, that you see this one is the first gate of old city. In our old city, we have a 7th gate. Actually, this is the traditional lucky number for Bikaner, the 7. Everything is here 7. Like 7 monuments to see here in Bikaner. Like first of all, the fort of Bikaner, and then after they stop, and then the camel breeding fort, and then the temple of Krishna, temple of Jain, and the market of the spices, and the Haveli. All are 7. So this is one of the reasons that 7 is a very lucky number for Bikaner.
We ran out of time before getting to all 7 of the wonders of Bikaner, but just as I was ready to leave, Saddam told me about his hobby of miniature painting. I then had to choose between making my bust or checking learn a new style of drawing off my list.
I'm just sometimes make miniature painting. I'm learning in this studio. He is my master.
So you're the master?
I'm also learning actually. How we do, I'll have to show you. When you see with the magnifier, you can see all the work we do, very fine little lining. So you can see the each hair, even the detail in the moustache and beard. We use this kind of brush. They are very soft hair from a squirrel. And the colors we use the natural stone and vegetable color. This is my color box. We use the different stone and vegetable. We find in the stones and we mix with the water and we mix gum arabic. This blue is come from the trees. We mix in the color for fixing the color. And all the different stone color. We use some vegetable like saffron. We use indigo leaves. This powder of green leaves. And we mix the gold leaf with the gum arabic and make the gold ink. And then we use in the pattern. And some more interesting color I like to show you. The green color we make from moss. This green we make from moss in the water, the green dust. Black color we have the 2 options. One, this black is come from the black stone, and the second black we burn the oil and collect the smoke. Adding very fine little stroke in here. When you see with the lens, you can see more easily. Even you can see here also. There's some very fine little stroke in here. This type one painting I paint 4 to 5 days around. It depends my sitting power, how long I sit actually. This painting size of postage stamp. In some painting paint the size of the 1 rupee coins, the size of Indian coins. Even I proclaim my 2 paintings in the Guinness World of the Record book. I'll have to show you. These are very small sizes, 3.5 into 5 centimeter. Here I create 1220 leaves on the tree, 20 aquatic in the water, with 30 birds, 70 flower, 20 animal in this family. I do this painting in 2.5 months. A long time period. I not use any magnifier.
So it's in the actual Guinness book?
I do proclaim actually. Still this process is going. I start this category in the Guinness World of the Record book. Before they don't have this record.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
the first person who would claim about this kind of things.
Okay. I have the world record for drawing comics in a row. I drew a comic book, 175-page comic book for 175 hours.
They have two records: biggest painting in the world, expensive selling the painting. They also have this record.
The Guinness said that that they wouldn't take the category because it was
They don't have this.
yeah
category.
well yeah they don't have the same category,
Mhm.
and because with art it's difficult to judge.
It's not important. Actually, the name is the Guinness is more your satisfaction for yourself. Actually, I think that is more important for me. Can you put your hand in here? I show a little drawing.
Now that I had another day in Rajasthan, I asked my new research assistant if he'd spend the next day helping me check things off my list, and I ended up discovering my own 7 wonders of Bikaner.